I'm Zach Friedman. I'll be attending University of Delaware next year. I'm not 100% sure what I'll be studying, either communications or an English major. Through my 4 years at East, I've been involved in a couple different things that kind of really changed dramatically from freshman to senior year. Freshman and sophomore year, I played basketball for the team, which was probably the thing I was most involved in. Then as a junior, I got cut, but I didn't want to give up on the program because I loved basketball. I loved the kids I played with. They were my best friends. So as a senior, I decided to take control of the Countryman, which I like to think is the biggest and best student section in South Jersey. In the playoff games, we range from 300 to 500 kids, depending on the game. That's probably the thing I'm most proud of that I was involved in at East. But among other things, I was an SGA, Eastside contributor whenever I could, played football as a freshman, and that's about it. My favorite memory. If I had to pick, it would come from any of the few playoff basketball games I got to be a part of as a Countryman. As a sophomore, it was great because my brother was the leader, and I had a great time being a part of it. But I don't think it measured up to being a senior, and me personally leading all those kids. I got to stand in front and look up at them. I really had a view that no one else seemed to have, because I had the privilege of getting to stand up front, look up, chant with them, see everyone in their red, having a great time. And I think it's something that's never really been done at East before. So if I had to single out a game, it'd be the Eastern game when we all stormed the court after we won, and I got to hug big Timmy Perry, and everyone was going nuts. I sat in the bleachers for an extra 20 to 25 minutes after that game because I wasn't ready to leave yet, but that was probably my best memory at East. From freshman year to now, I think it's been a pretty dramatic change. I'm way more confident in myself now. I like to think I've grown as a leader, because I like to think of myself as someone who people can, at this point, maybe a freshman who was like me when I was a freshman, can look up to me and say, wow, maybe one day, like, if you go through East, one day you can be a leader, and you're not always going to be that freshman that looks up to the bigger kids. One day you're going to have to be that bigger kid, and the new freshmen are going to look up to you. So as a leader, and I'm more confident in myself, like, if you asked me as a freshman to film a video like this, I wouldn't have been able to do it, mainly because I wasn't as confident. But now, after 4 years at East, I'm way more confident in myself. As a person, I think it's mainly taught me to be proud of where you come from, because you hear through 4 years at East a lot of people talk about how they can't wait to leave. But for me, I'm the first one to say I'm from East, to wear my East gear, wear my East shirt. When I go to college, I plan on wearing more East apparel than I do University of Delaware apparel. And I think it's a shame that not everyone's as proud of where they come from, specifically high school, as I am, because I'm really proud of the 4 years I spent at East, the 4 years I got to spend with the people that I spent it with, and I hope that other people feel the same way. I wouldn't say I have any regrets, because everything that happened got me to where I am at this point, which I'm beyond happy with where I'm finishing these 4 years. I don't think it could have gone any better results-wise. Obviously, if you asked me that as a sophomore or a junior, the day I cut from the basketball team, I'd say I wish I worked harder. But now, I don't wish that, because I'm happy that it worked out the way it was. I wasn't meant to be on that team for 2 years. I was meant to take charge of the Countryman and do what I can there. So looking back on it now, there's no regrets. But if I had to give advice, I'd say the same thing that I think any senior would say is, don't leave any table unturned. Don't think, I can't do that because it's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Because if you do that, you're going to be missing out on a lot of the fun things that East and the whole world has to offer. A freshman, Zach Friedman, would never stand in front of 500 kids from his school and chant, "Hey baby," or "Cougars till I die," but because I tried it, and because I stood up there with my brother for 2 years, and then I got to stand up there by myself with all my friends, if you don't try things, then you'll never get to experience some of the best experiences of your life. And that's the advice I'd probably give to any freshman or younger. Seniors 2014, let's have another great 4 years in college, and I can't wait to see you guys back here.